Oh, man. You know, they make it too easy. They really make it too easy. I feel so bad for Falcons fans. You know, I didn't even need to really put that much of an emphasis on this game because my focus was really on my team and everything that was going on with that. When it came to this game, I knew one of two things was going to happen. Either the Chiefs were going to blow out the Falcons or the Falcons were going to lose this game in a heartbreaking fashion. Either Matt Ryan throws a pick to end the game, Mahomes comes up clutch at the worst moment for the Falcons, or some heartbreaking loss happens like a missed field goal or just some onside kick gone wrong. It's just every possible way the Falcons can lose a game. They'll find a way to let that specific situation happen. And unfortunately, today, exactly what I expect is exactly what happened. The Falcons lost in a heartbreaking fashion. They had an opportunity to tie this game at 17. And our main man, Younghoe, he's a fan favorite. He's been coming up clutch. He's been carrying this team for much of this season. He's not been a problem. He hasn't. He's been the one positive factor for this Falcons team. And as a Ravens fan that's been in that situation, I understand how it feels. Do you know how many years Tucker had to carry us when our offense was so bad? I understand, you know, your kicker being a fan favorite and having to carry this team in key moments. So I understand the hurt and the pain Falcons fans had to felt seeing him miss the field goals. Of all things, they can take Matt Ryan choking and throwing picks late in the games. They can take that. They're used to that. They can take the defense giving up a touchdown to Mahomes. They can take that. They're used to choking. But not him. Not him. Not him missing a field goal. Not him. He's been great all year. He's been carrying this team. Not him. I can't even fully laugh at them. I just feel bad that he had to be the one to go through this. Because we all got love for this dude, man. He out here doing his thing. He didn't deserve to miss that kick. This should have gone into overtime, and the Falcons should have lost the proper way by Mahomes getting the ball and going down the field to score a touchdown, or Matt Ryan throwing a pick, setting up the Chiefs in field goal range, and they win the game that way. That's the proper way the Falcons should have lost this game. Not like that. So that was tough. That was definitely tough. But, yeah, Falcons choked and lost as usual. What else is new? I mean, how many times can I continue to bury this team? How many times can we continue to talk about Matt Ryan's legacy being nothing but choking? I mean, it's bad. It's bad. We talk about this. This is really Matt Ryan's legacy. It's just filled with choking. And the thing that makes it worse is Julio Jones was here for all of it. So that's technically part of his legacy as a receiver, even though it's not his fault. But, yeah, that's just how it is. Falcons choke as usual. But honestly, it's just more just Chiefs doing what they got to do. So congratulations to the Chiefs on getting the #1 seed in the AFC. The playoffs will go through Kansas City as expected. This was this game was way too close for comfort. I'm not going to lie here. You guys are going to get the #1 seed. You guys are definitely favored in the AFC. And again, when you guys are on your game, nobody's beating you. But in terms of Mahomes specifically and this whole MVP race between him and Aaron Rodgers, at this point, I think you're going to have to give it to Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry. Like, the race is so tight, but you take a look at the numbers, and I understand the Chiefs are about to be 15-1 under this guy. But you look at what he's doing and what Aaron Rodgers is doing, and just based on the numbers, Aaron Rodgers has the advantage, man. He's got a higher passer rating. He's got more touchdown passes and less interceptions than Mahomes. It really looks like you have to give it to Aaron Rodgers. And I'm making this video late, so if you don't know what's going on, the Packers are playing the Titans right now. And in the first half, this dude was nearly flawless throwing the football. And he had 3 touchdown passes. I mean, I don't know. It really looks like it's going to go to Aaron Rodgers. But you know what? It shouldn't matter for the Chiefs because you're not worried about Mahomes being a 2-time MVP. You want to see Mahomes be a 2-time champion. That's the goal. So If Mahomes don't get the MVP, who cares? You guys are chasing after a Super Bowl. You want to repeat. So you don't really care to see something like that happen. It shouldn't really be on your mind. But I know there are going to be Chiefs fans that would be very heated if Mahomes doesn't win the MVP because they want Mahomes to win every single award that's ever been made in the NFL. Everything needs to go to him. But the real focus is on championships. I don't care if Mahomes wins another individual award ever again. All the focus needs to be on is winning the Super Bowl if you're a Chiefs fan. Forget about the individual awards. Those are great, but Super Bowls is what you guys want. You guys said you want to create this dynasty right here, and you got the pieces right now, so you want to win multiple championships. That needs to be the focus. But in terms of the game today, Mahomes himself, it's another week where Mahomes kind of struggled in some cases throwing the football. He wasn't nearly as accurate as we expected him to be. I mean, Travis Kelce still being Travis Kelce making plays. Tyreek Hill still being Tyreek Hill making plays. And they're still trying to be somewhat effective on the run game. They're really trying to ramp it up on the run game to get that going late as they get closer into the postseason. You know, you only got 1 week left now, so they're going to be the #1 seed. They're trying to ramp it up and make sure they can get some level of consistent run game going for the postseason. But for the most part, in terms of him just, like, passing today, he made his plays, but, like, I don't know, just, like, a lot of incompletions for the match. I believe he was 24 44 passing today. And it's just at times, you know, he kind of just missed his guy. Like, it just seemed like he was a little bit off today. But even him being off doesn't mean Mahomes can't still be Mahomes. He also threw that interception in the red zone. I mean, he threw it right to the defender. That's a rough one. That's definitely a rough one. But at the end of the day, if the game is on the line, Mahomes knows how to be clutch. Team's down, and he knows what he's doing. He ramps it up. And he fires that touchdown in to give them the 17-14 lead. Coming up clutch. That ended up being the game winner pretty much. So, Mahomes knows how to ramp it up. The Chiefs know how to ramp it up. Whenever they need to find a way to win, they find a way to win. They just do what they got to do, man. They just do what they got to do. Okay? No matter what. If they have an opportunity to win the game, when they got Mahomes, they're going to figure it out. That's why you never got to be worried about the Chiefs. Because even if their offense is being slow, if the game's close enough and it's a 7-point game or even an 8-point game, you know Mahomes can go out there and get you a touchdown. Like, legit, it don't matter how much they're down by, because every single possession, they are a legitimate threat to score a touchdown on that possession. In fact, we're more surprised when they go 3 and out than we are seeing them complete a touchdown drive. That's how efficient and crazy this offense is. You expect them to score every single possession. Obviously, that's not the reality, but like, you at least, we expect that to happen more than we expect the Chiefs offense to go 3 and out. That's just how it is. But yeah, offense, you know, a little shaky today, but you know, you're going to have days like this. It don't matter. Win the game. That's what matters. They managed to pull it out. Defensively, they did a really good job. Yeah, they gave up a lot of pass yards to Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan gets a lot of yards. They have a lot of talent on that Atlanta squad. Of course, when you got Ridley, when you got Julio Jones, you got all these guys there, you know, Gurley and stuff. They've got talent all over that Falcon squad. So it's to be expected you're going to give up passing yards to Matt Ryan. That's all he can really collect at this point in his career, unfortunately. But, you know, the fact that they only gave up 14 points, you got to be really impressive with that. You know, we've been really kind of harping at the defense, improving at the right time, and they're starting to do that at the right time. This is a good offense. This is a very talented offense that has weapons. And they kind of held Atlanta's offense to 14 points. Credit to them for doing their job. I mean, well done to the defense. Once again, Kansas City's defense seems to be improving as they get closer to the postseason, which is scarier for every other team because it's already nearly impossible to beat this team. So now with the defense stepping up and playing better, good luck beating them in January. And that goes for my team too, because if we take care of business next week, we're going to the postseason. And even if we find a way to win in the first round, whoever we face off with, at some point, you're going to have to meet this team if you want to go on a Super Bowl run. And if that defense continues to improve, oh boy, good luck beating them. That's all I really got to say for the most part. Congratulations once again to the Kansas City Chiefs for getting the #1 seed. The playoffs are going through your road. And it's kind of up to you now in Week 17. Now that you've secured the #1 seed, do you want to rest your starters? Or do you want to say, nah, we'll play them a half in Week 17, and then we'll just get them somewhat prepared, and then they'll be ready to go in the division round because you're already going to have the bye week. Do you want to rest your starters in week 17 if you're already going to have the bye week? I would say don't rest your starters if they're healthy. Play them a half. And for the ones that are injured, keep them out. If you're an injured player, keep them out. All the injured Chiefs players that are focusing on trying to get healthy for the postseason, they shouldn't even sniff the field week 17. As for the starters, yeah, I mean, play them a half, play them a quarter. Just get them a little bit, you know, a couple touches on a couple drives, and then you can take everyone else out, pretty much. We'll see what Andy Reid does for week 17, but the Chiefs have already clinched. They're the #1 seed. They're good to go, so we'll see what happens. With that being said, that's all I got, and I'm out of here, man. Peace!